Let me know when you start the stream.
I started it.
Positive?
Yeah, not getting it. Oh, there we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the East Grand Forks football. Testing. 1, 2, 3. We're doing an audio check here, folks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. How's that sound like when I talk? Cooper, our cameraman today, can you hear me quality-wise? It should be better now that I turned it down. How's that? It's not the window. It should quit now. Sounds perfect. Welcome to EGF football here, folks, with the Greenwave. We have Jacob Lindemann and Cooper Frazee on the camera.
Whether it's a golf signature graphics and
Spray Advance. Today, the Pro Ag and Grand Forks.
It takes attention to
Open. When you need the right part for your pickup, head.
The following is a presentation of KNOX Sports.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGF Greenwave football game tonight. We have EGF versus Pelican Rapids in a nice double. Sorry, excuse me for that. We have EGF and Pelican Rapids in a nice, beautiful night for football. It's a little warm today. We have 79 degrees right now up in the press box and strong winds today. So it's 16-mile-an-hour wind, so we might see some more running game today instead of the ball. But both teams are warming up, throwing the ball, so we might get some good action tonight. Both teams are doing pretty well. Their overalls are matched up. So far, they're both 2-2, so they're 2-0. EGF is 2-0 in the conference, and Pelican Rapids is 1-0, 1-1 in their conference. So we're going to get into our pregame here show, and we'll be getting to that right after this break.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Welcome back, folks. We're going to be going over the drive for the title in 3A Section 8 standings. So far in this season, we have Dilworth, Glen, and Fulton 3-0. They're 3-1 in the conference, and they're doing pretty well this season and undefeated as well. So they have Minnewaska 1-0, 2-2 in the conference, doing pretty well. Perham 2-1, 2-2. We saw that was our last home game here in the EGF field, with Perham coming in the second half and making a comeback and winning that game in the end. Then we have our home team, EGF. They're 1-1 and 2-2 in the conference. They've had a lot of away games this early start of the season. We've only had one home game so far. It's our second home game this season. So it'll be nice to see what some home field advantage can do after being on the road. Then we have Morris area, 0-1, 2-2 in the conference. And Park Rapids, 0-3 and 1-3. And Thief River Falls, 0-1 and 1-3. With Park Rapids, they've had a not so easy start to the season, but they came back and they've made some really strong strengths. So we're going to get over that after this break.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Welcome back here, folks. We're now going over the game tools for tonight's game, brought to you by State Farm Logan Karski Agency. Today, these tools of the game, we have the Park Rapids Vikings. Grady Larson, their QB, he looks like a stud out there, folks. I'm not gonna lie. He's making some really good throws in the warm-ups, and he's a larger stature, sure, so we should be able to maybe see him kind of be that dual threat quarterback. But we'll see how this night continues. Then we have Mikel Torres, wide receiver. He should be another tool for the night. This game likes to target him a lot. And as well as their running back, Ethan Eisman. He is a fast individual. He likes to run the ball, and he likes to run heavy. So we'll see how that goes. For EGF, we have Cole Schmielberg. This running back, folks, he is one move away from breaking out into the open, and he's got the speed to do it. So he's a player that I saw him in his first home game that I was impressed, and he can really drive the ball, and he can get those extra yards, and when you're getting close, that's what's important. Then we have Brody Knutson there on the defensive line. He makes lots of tackles for this team. He is kind of a front runner and he is one way to stop the run. So Then we have Jez Jones, our wide receiver. It's a huge target for EGF. He's got breakaway speed to get away from his defenders, and he can get up in the air to get that ball. We're going to talk about EGF so far in their recent games and stats. In the last 2 games, they're versus Warroad. They won 28-7, and then the last time they played Park Rapids, they won with 37-23. They had early losses versus Staples Motley in 42-13 versus Perham 14-7. They have a solid run game. They're conference dominant and the home field edge. On this field, folks, they really can play well and they know how to get to the red zone. But will they be able to capitalize that today? That will be the key for this game. With Pelican Rapids, their record so far is 2-2, and they're 1-1 in the conference. In the recent games they've had versus Thief River Falls, they had a win. They won 42-20 versus Park Rapids. They lost 20-23, and versus Barnesville they lost 43-36. As you can see, folks, in these numbers, they're high-scoring games. So both these teams can score the ball well, and that's what we'll see here, folks. With Pelican Rapids, when I played them back in the day, as I can say now because I'm an old man, they were always a large and strong team that would like to drive the ball and throw it when they can and not give up. They're well-conditioned, and this will be a good game. In EGF, they have the numbers tonight. They have a huge, huge sideline. I think they're going to be playing to that strength as well. So we're going to go playing it as well. We're going to go into the Keys game, brought to you by Drell Sports. For the Vikings, it is crucial for them to be disciplined on defense. This EGF team can move the ball. They can run their routes. They can break away speed. So it is very important that these teams cover those defensive disciplines and covering your gaps and making sure you keep teams going on the inside. No turnovers. We saw that. That should be a thing for most teams. There's a lot happens in high school football. As a team who has the least turnovers wins the game, and I had something to say. There's special teams errors. So with that, when you're kicking off and you're punting or receiving, there's a lot of times the other team can capitalize that if you make a mistake. If you turn that ball over on a punt return, that's basically a long pass. So it's important for these teams to keep their special teams strong, have good discipline on defense, and limit the turnovers. As for EGF, it's very simple. They need to score in the red zone. This team can move the ball well. They can get up and down the field. They can make plays. They can make some big plays when they need to, but they need to score in the red zone. And they need to create havoc. Get this team confused. Get them going fast on offense. Make them make mistakes, and that's when their defense can carry over, and that's when you can win this game. As well as turnovers. And we said this for the Vikings as well. Turnovers lose you games. In that first home game, folks, we saw that EGF had a lot of turnovers and a lot of silly turnovers, I might add. So it's going to be very crucial for this team to go ahead and limit those turnovers. And if they can do that and if they can get to the red zone, which we all know they can, but if they can crucialize and capitalize on those red zone opportunities and get in the end zone, this should be one hell of a game for us tonight, folks. We'll be right back after this break.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop proudly supports our local high school athletes on the field, the court, and beyond. Just like sports, adventure starts with the right gear. The Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins.
Welcome back, folks. We're going to take a word from the coach here in this segment.
The last we spoke with you was on the Coach's Show on Saturday after your win over Park Rapids, and we asked you, is there enough out there in QRF to try to get you in the position for a home game in the section playoffs? Right now, you're number 4 in the section, which means that you could get a home game in the playoffs. So after that win, and there always was a lot to play for, but right now things are heating up. Second half of the season, there's a lot to play for right now.
Yeah, there certainly is. You look at, this is obviously a huge one tonight. This would be a big win. We haven't been home for what feels like forever. So to play a home game in front of our fans is going to be exciting. It's going to be important. I think our biggest thing is we've talked every day about just continually getting better every time we step on the practice field or the game field, and I think our team has done that so far. So I hope to see a good result tonight as long as our kids go out and perform the way they have all week.
You've had a lot of success on defense this year. You've made some big plays happen over there. I think the one thing that probably has eluded you that you would say, yeah, we need to do something different there is trying to get in the end zone when you're in the red zone. You've been down there and just haven't been able to get across that goal line. Is there anything that you can attribute that to, or something you've talked about to try to have a little bit more success when you're deep in the field?
Well, that's for sure been a point of emphasis this week. I mean, we've talked about finishing. We've started our offensive sessions in the red zone, just working on that, understanding that the field shrinks obviously when you're down there. So we don't want to get in our guys' heads about it, but obviously it's important to practice that stuff in those situations and just to understand that when we're in this position, whether we get 3 or 6 or we need points, and so that's been a big talking point this week as far as just finishing when we're in the red zone and taking care of business when we're in the ability to get some points there on the board.
Coach, when I took a look at Pelican Rapids' box score against Park Rapids last week, or a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, they made their living throwing the football. I mean, they threw it all over the place with some big numbers. So is that a one-off, or do you think that that's kind of what they want to be?
That's what they want to do. Yeah, they like to throw the ball. They've got really good athletes, and they want to get the ball in their hands. Quarterback's a good athlete, too, and makes good decisions back there. So, that offense is designed to throw the football. They will run it, but this is probably one of the most pass-heavy teams we'll see the entire season. So, defensively, it changes your mindset a little bit as far as the defenses you do, and you want to bring pressure, but at the same time, that quarterback can get outside the pocket on you too. So, just kind of got to be smart with him. But yeah, this is a team that likes to throw the football.
Do you feel like it's a challenge that you can meet easily when you talk to your defense this week to get ready for it? Did they seem to understand what the differences were going to be?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I think the one thing defensively that has really stood out is, we got some smart kids. We got kids that understand the game of football, and they understand schemes and why we do things, and that goes a long way. That way, when they're out on the field, they can play fast and they're not thinking about things a lot. So they pick up on things. We put the game plan in on Monday, and usually by Wednesday it's pretty fine-tuned, and that's a good sign. Then Thursday's walkthrough kind of becomes just making sure we're on the same page on everything, and that's been good so far this season. So yeah, I think defensively our guys understand our system, understand what we want to do, and then just understand the game of football.
Finally, Coach, it's the start of the second half of the season. You get 8 games in Minnesota. You get a 9th, but that's a playoff game. And so when you go into half number 2, what are some things that are normal? What are some things that you start to talk about at this time of the year, or some extra sort of, juice you might try to put in at this point?
Yeah, I think our seniors do a pretty good job of that, which is nice for us as coaches. I mean, they've made it well known that, we're halfway done with this season. It's just crazy how fast high school football goes. So, our guys have gone out every day, and our practices have been like games. It's been great to see. I mean, our guys are competing every day, and they want to make each other better. They're not taking plays off, because I think they know in the long run it's going to make a difference. So just continuing to harp on how important practice is, how important every single game is, and whether it's a section game or not, it's huge for us. So, we go out there and just got to compete every day. But the thing I've been most impressed with is from week 1 to where we are right now, our team has gotten a lot better, and we just got to continue to do that throughout the season.
Welcome back, folks, to this wonderful, beautiful evening of EGF Pelican Rapids football. We have a good game for you folks, and we're going to get into these key moments of the game. So, with the passing, the play action, EGF loves to use play action and off the run games to open up intermediate routes and stay safe versus turnovers. So with that play action, it can create a lot of confusion. They have multiple different options, and that quarterback can decide who he wants to give the ball to. And on Pelican Rapids, they likely will use multiple receivers, quick passes, perhaps vertical threats. And we can see from the press box up here, folks, Pelican Rapids has some very, very tall individuals. They are towering over the rest of their team. We have some very tall individuals. Don't be surprised if we're going to have them lined up in a tight end or a slot receiver and make some quick passes up high, only where they can reach it, and maybe move the ball down. It is incredibly windy. It is 14 miles an hour out of the south. It's supposed to die down a little bit, so that might play a factor into the game as the night goes on with the wind dying down. Early on, we might see more of a run game, and later on, we might see more of the passing open up. But on the line of scrimmage, EGF needs to win the gaps, control the trenches, and get push on both sides of the ball. Offense and defensive line is where the game is won or lost. In Pelican Rapids, they may overload or stunt to disrupt. Watch their strongest linemen in OTs. They also have some size on EGF. EGF is pretty evenly sized overall, but this Pelican Rapids team has a few individuals that are very large, and they might have some strength to push and make holes and make things happen on that offense and defensive line. So we'll be looking for that as well tonight. During third down situational offense, EGF needs to be efficient. Don't stall drives, use short passes, and manageable runs. We see this is where they try and will throw a long bomb down the field, or they'll try and make a big run. But if they can use that short yardage plays and dink dunk down the field, and they can find themselves in the end zone. Same thing with Pelican Rapids. They need to look for the seam throws or get outs. Don't let EGF off the hook on their third downs. They need to be able to capitalize if they get to that third down and make them punt that ball. In the red zone, they need to emphasize execution. Power runs, play action, safe passing. EGF has a problem with once they get into the red zone, being able to score. So this will be a very crucial game to see if they can get in there in that red zone and get into that nice big red end zone. Same thing for, Pelican Rapids. You should expect maybe some fade routes, quick hitters, or misdirection in a tight space. They've been known to do that in the past and will most likely do that tonight. When it comes to turnovers and special teams, people need to emphasize ball security and disciplined returns and avoid penalties. Same thing with on the other side of the ball. Could try force turnovers, aggressive special teams plays, and EGF should be ready. So Pelican Rapids got to come at this game hard with their head up and ready to go. With what both teams need to do, we need to break down the film. You need to see how the team responds to stacked boxes, blitz pressures, and out of formation sets, and you can really do that when you watch the film, and that's kind of crucial in these high school games is which team did their homework, and you can see that in the game. Situation plays. Third and long, red zone, goal line, 2-point attempts. These are all very crucial moments that may not seem like big deals, but they are. If you stack those on top of each other at the end of the game, those will help you win or lose those games. We're going to continue right after this break.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
in tonight's game, we still have 8 minutes and 44 seconds until we kick off here, folks. So we're gonna hang back here, and we'll get right back in right at the beginning of the action.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our number one.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job.
If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest Auto Trim can cover it all. To get a quote, go to finestautotrim.com. Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics, we craft your vision, you watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
We have 2 minutes and 26 seconds until the game starts, and we have EGF coming on the field tonight with their pretty impressive promo intro video for high school. You don't see that often these days, and that's something that's pretty cool and kind of adds to the atmosphere of this game and on this field. So we're going to get into the game here really quickly as this EGF team gets into their helmet and comes onto the field. Pelican Rapids is ready to go, and they're on the sideline after their starting lineups, and they're ready to get this game started and get the game going. And we'll catch you guys at kickoff. As the Greenwave come onto the field, I'd take a moment to thank our sponsors for tonight's game on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. We have Rivard Surf and Forage and Grand Trailer Sales, and of course our scoreboard is brought to you by All True. We'd like to thank our sponsors and helping us, bring this game to the fans free of charge for you all watching. And if I haven't introduced myself yet, I am Jacob Lindeman, your voice for the EGF Greenwave football, and with our cameraman Cooper Frazier. We'll get into the national anthem, and then we'll get back on this kickoff.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop proudly supports our local high school athletes on the field, the court, and beyond. Just like sports, adventure starts with the right gear. The Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and
rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
We are ready for some Greenwave Vikings football here at this beautiful night tonight. We have 78 degrees, a 14-mile-an-hour south wind, a beautiful night for football, and an excellent Friday night lights. We have a full house tonight on the home side with homecoming happening, and this student section is plumb full, and they're ready to cheer on their wave as we get off. Looks like EGF Greenwave will be kicking off tonight, and the Vikings will be receiving. In the backfield for Pelican, we have number 1, Aiden Chicago de Souza, and looks like 0, Ethan Eisman to receive. And kicking tonight would be Braden Ovengard. Here we go, folks. EGF Greenwave football versus the Vikings. Friday night. Let's get going. Nice kick off to the far side. It's going to be back in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback for EGF. Vikings offense comes out with their size. We'll see what they can do here. Vikings with two wide receivers on the right side, one of the split formation. Motion in the backfield. We got offsides. He looks on the defense. Looks like number 33 on the defensive side. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and we're going to retry that again. Same formation for the Vikings. Shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Immediately swarmed by that Greenwave defensive line, and they are going nowhere, folks. Second down. EGF receiving their call for defense from the sideline. Vikings making some substitutions. Grady Larson, the shotgun formation. Looks like we have a wide left, quick shuffle, quick pass down the center of the first down on the 40-yard line. Great forward motion pass, and it's often you don't see that from a quarterback on the run there. So that's good. That's a good play with the Vikings to get that first down on their 40-yard line. Vikings with a loaded backfield here. A little diversion here with a lead block of the fullback. They're going nowhere again. Swamped by that EGF Greenwave defensive line. They're seeing no penetration up the middle, so they may have to run to the outside, throw another pass play, and second down on the 40-yard line, gain of 1. Shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield. Handoff, fake, swing out to the left, to the right side, and overthrown. Seen a lot of pressure there from number 20. Braden Overgaard making that quarterback throw that ball when he doesn't want to. It's very good. Third down, folks, is a very crucial moment for EGF football here, trying to looks like they're going 4 wide receiver, 5 and 1 in the slot. They're going to pass the ball here. In back, jumping up, and that is not good. Forced incompletion there by number 16 for the EGF. Greenwave, Rafael Jones. Hall in the backfield to receive this punt. Punting from the 30-yard line. Block punt. It's on the ground. It's picked up. It's on to the outside. It's blocked by number 85. Kyle Heelman. Blocked punt on the EGF defense. Great penetration there. Getting through that line to block that punt. They'll down that on the 30-yard line. We're getting ready for some EGF Greenwave offense here, folks, and we're pretty much right in the red zone. Apologies. Dawson, the shotgun. Handoff right up the middle. Nice slip away and tackled the nice gain there. Looks like 4 or 5 yards. Great carry by Hall. Way to slip a tackle in that first move, and then he was able to get through there and gain some yardage. They are on the 36-yard line. Second down. Dawson back in the shotgun. Schneeberg up the middle. Be close to a first down here. Ref's calling it. 2 yards short of that first down marker. We're on the 38-yard line. 22-yard line. Apologies. Loaded heavy on the left side here. Handoff, going to the outside. Brings it down and be very short here. But 1 yard, half a yard short. It is 4th down for the Greenwave offense with 1 yard to go. Seems like coach is going to go for it. We might see a very strong up the center run here. They may run to the outside. We'll see. Still in shotgun at the short yardage. Single running back, heavy to the left side. Run up the middle. Blocked one defender. That'll be close here. That is a first down for Greenwave. Schmierberg running up the middle. He's making one defender miss every time. He's slipping a tackle there, and then usually two defenders in that Pelican defense is having to tackle him. So that's great. If he can get in the open field, he's got the speed to get a breakaway here. We're in the red zone, folks. Falls back to the pass. Quick dump pass down. Ooh, and a huge hit by number 8 for the Pelican Rapids defense, Miguel Torres, to make this play happen right. Lose a yard, actually. 2nd down. Seemed like that Viking player was going for the hit instead of the ball on that one. So, but it was an excellent, clean defensive play, and we'll go back here. Stassen, very tight formation in this backfield motion. He falls back into a pass, goes for a deep ball in the end zone. That is a touchdown, folks. That's a touchdown with a beautiful long pass to Stassen all the way to Jackson Stassen, that brotherly connection. It's a beautiful 20-yard touchdown. Greenwave looking to go for 2 here with a swinging gate. Quick substitution and change. Going to go look for the field goal here. Kicking today is number 7, Weston Ratchard. Snap's good. Kick is through the uprights, but there's a whistle on the play is good. We have 7-0 quick in this first down. Apologies on the clock there. We had a technical issue, did not start. There's 7 minutes in this game. We'll get this caught up here, folks. We have EGF kickoff again. That's what you want here and to start off your offensive night. Kick off that ball, get a turnover on defense, block a punt, get short yardage, and capitalize on that red zone opportunity with that short yardage, and for a beautiful 20-yard pass to the corner of the end zone here. Stassen to Stassen. Excellent start to this EGF Friday night football game. Braden Overgaard to kick off. I will keep you guys posted on the score clock as well. Yeah, touchback last one. We'll see if he does it again, folks. A shorter picks it up on the 10-yard lines. Come to the right side. Gets swept up on the 20 by number 11, Tyson Van Camp. Beautiful tackle in open field. Excellent way to pin them deeper than they would be a touchback. Vikings offense comes back out after a quick 3rd and out. They had little to zero success coming up the middle in those runs, and they had a little easier time throwing the ball with those tall wide receivers. So we will see what they do here in this second possession. Motion in the backfield. Quarterback keeper running up the middle is checked. With Knutson with a stop. Larson there, the nice carry to get 4 yards on that carry and second down on the 27-yard line. Strong right side here with motion in the backfield. Fake handoff to the center quarterback. Wides off to the side. Gets tipped away there by number 9 on the defense. Nice throw, but excellent coverage by Schmiedelberg. What a night for him, folks. It is third down, right where Pelican Rapids didn't want to find themselves again. BGF capitalized this, and they can get another short yardage opportunity. Motion in the backfield. Steps back to pass. Short carry. Gets tackled by the whole entire defensive line. Looks like we're going to have a first down here, folks, for Pelican Rapids. There's a flag on the field. Most likely a lineman downfield or a holding on that offense. We'll have to see what the refs announce here. Pelican Rapids already advancing backwards. Seeming to know their issue and their penalty. That calls an illegal man downfield against the Vikings. Gonna replay third down. There's a 15-yard penalty. We push back all the way to the 12-yard line. 5 minutes, 58 seconds left in this game, in this first quarter. Steps back to pass. He's got a nice jumping pass by number 18, tackled. They don't get to get too much yards. They get back to where they right about started that possession. Punt team comes out. EGF defense would love to get another pump block here in short yardage. Goes for the punt, gets it off this time. Short punt right around that 50-yard line, looking to let them take that one. EGF will be at the 48-yard line. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for all.
Getting you right back in the action here, folks. Stossen back in shotgun, heavy on the right side. Hand off to, keeps it actually, it's mistaken, fooled me. Nice deep downfield pass. Trying to get that downfield out here overall. Incomplete. Trying to get Knutson in there, but didn't quite have the speed to get that ball. EGF not afraid to throw the ball tonight. Stoss in the shotgun. Little high snap, decides to hand it off this time. A great run down the edge of the sideline. Looks like it's going to be either a first down or one inch short by Schmierberg there. Excellent run up along the sideline. Ref's calling it about half a foot short. Third down here on EGF offense. Shotgun, hand off to Schmierberg. I don't think he got it, folks. We will see. It's going to be fourth down here with about 3 inches to go. They lost a little bit of yardage there, so about a half a yard now. EGF still in the shotgun. EGF goes for the no play, making that defense go offsides. They're going to get an easy, quick first down here and a gain of 5 yards. Nice call there by the coach, calling that no play, as I like to call it, making that defense jump. Excellent move by the offense for not making that turnover. Fresh set of downs here, and we have Stoss in the backfield with Schmierberg right behind him. Decides to give him the ball, runs up the field, gets met by 3 Vikings players to bring him down finally for looks like a first down for the EGF. Greenwave. Schmierberg is having one hell of a night, folks. Greenwave in the shotgun. High snap, gets bounced back. Stosson's going to try and do something with it. Gets tackled all the way back to the 45-yard line. Going to be second and a mile with a high snap. It's not what we like to see. Stosson doing a great job of not letting that become a turnover. Almost 30 yards to go here for a first down. Let's see if they can get back to at least this line of scrimmage here for the second. Pass back. Gets tipped by the defense. Actually intercepted by number 8, Jones. Excellent coverage of that defense and good practice of that tip drill. Hands are always ready. EGF defense takes the field. Pelican defense. Larson in shotgun, motion in the backfield. Just a little misdirection here. Hands it off to his running back. Gets absolutely stuffed up in that for a gap by the defensive line. Pelican with a heavy right formation here. Single running back and shotgun. Snap's good. Drop backs the pass. He's got one open on the side. Nice drop pass. Defense was ready for that even if it was a complete pass. Third down here for the Pelican. Third and 8. Shotgun formation. And a nice spread. Gonna pass it deep downfield for a wide open. It's gonna be a touchdown here. Larson to number 0, Eisman. As a Pelican touchdown, we are going to be 7-6. Greenwave. Two-point conversion is good here for the Vikings. We have a flag on the play that might have to retry that one. That flag is going to be on the defense. We're going to get a quick break here and we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Pastor Paul. I'd like to welcome you to Hope Church, especially if you're a person that doesn't have a place where you hang out spiritually. We would love for you to come and experience hope and find God. Hope Church, 9, 10:30, and 6 p.m. on Sundays. For more information, you can check out gfhope.org.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
H&S Electrical Services is proud to support local high school sports. From homes to industry, we deliver safe, reliable electrical solutions. Locally owned and operated, our skilled team ensures quality and service you can trust. H&S, trusted in your homes and businesses.
Welcome back to the action here, folks. Pelican to kick off after a successful drive. Both teams here in the first quarter. Vikings to kick off. Nice kick, caught the 10-yard line. Makes one player miss. Nice tackle there by 65. The defense. Nice run by Hall to return. Going to be on the 23-yard line. Stossen and shotgun. Hands it off. Spin move to the backside. Loss of yards here as he pushed back into the backfield. So 2-yard loss there. Now second down. EGF is not afraid to move the ball here in the air. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this game, I apologize for that all-true scoreboard issue. EGF in the shotgun, hands it off, gets absolutely immediately picked up by the defensive line. 0 yards. Going to be 3rd and long for the Greenwave. Pelican Rapids seem to wake up a little bit in this game, showing their size on that defensive front. Greenwave, motion to the far side, sends him back. Steps back to make a throw, has to escape, and gets stuffed. Helmet comes off. That offensive line was immediately penetrated by that defense, and that play was over before it started. .35 seconds left in this first quarter, 7-8 Vikings. There's a penalty against the Greenwave for an illegal motion. It was declined quite wisely by the defense, Pelican. EGF to punt. Gets the punt off. Beautiful punt. All the way back to the 30-yard line. Zero making a good move. Getting him back all the way up to the 50 before he's tackled there by looks like three Greenwave defenders. Beautiful the return by Iceman. Beautiful punt, beautiful return. Vikings in the 50-yard line. Shotgun. Heavy left, two receivers out to the right. It's going to be a timeout. And with that, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back after this break.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
In Grand Forks, it's about more than just where you live. It's about the people you trust when life happens.
At Logan Karski State Farm, we're proud to protect what matters most. I'm Logan Karski with State Farm, and we'd be honored to be your good neighbor.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
Back to the action here. In the shotgun, change of formation. Throwing it deep. Looks like we got number 12 here. It's a little too high. Kind of lost it in the sun. Incomplete. That's a long pass there. It is 2nd and 10. Vikings with the motion. Nice pull. Quarterback keeper. Going to be a gain of 4 on the. That's going to be the first quarter here, folks. We have 7-8 Vikings. We're going to take a quick quarter break, and we'll be right back.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersSales.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Both teams have switched sides of this 47-yard line, and their Vikings are back in their shotgun formation at the start of the second quarter here. Quick run up the middle. Gain of looks like 1 or 2 with that EGF defense completely engulfed their offensive runner. Vikings going for a punt here. Going to be a nice kind of a pooch punt. It's going to bounce in their favor all the way back. It's going to roll all the way back to that 4 or 5 yard line. Not as likely as the Vikings offensive drive would they have hoped, but a great punt to pin them deep back in their own end zone. Tossed in the shotgun, hands off, quick move, dodge 2, 3 tackles, but tackled on the 4th there. Beautiful run by Schmielberg. Gain of 4 yards there. 2nd down and 6. Still very deep in their red zone, but they should be able to move out of here. Defense very heavily loading the box. Offense heavy on the right. Hand off to the right. Trying to break it upfield and misses one tackle and gets tackled again for a nice short yardage. Third and 2 for the Greenwave here. Hoping to capitalize on this. Relying heavy on the run. Pinned back deep. Heavy on the right side. Hand off again. Dives for it. Going to be an EGF first down here. Excellent run by Schmierberg. Schmierberg is having one heck of a night tonight, folks.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest.
In the shotgun. Good snap, hand off. Breaks it upfield. Excellent blocking to gain 4 yards here. EGFers are sticking to the ground game here on this deep end of the field. Just trying to chip their way up the field and get those first downs. Heavy on the right here, stick to that field strength. Hand off again. Swamped there by number 68 for Pelican. Finn Stewart completely erupted that offensive line and got into the backfield. Going to be a 3rd down. Going to be a 3rd and 5 here. 3rd and 6. Apologies. Greenwave taking their time in the huddle. 3rd down. Spreading out the offense. Motion on the far side. Fake handoff, pass downfield, caught. Going to be a first down here. Stassen to Stassen for a gain of 10 for a first down there. Excellent play. Excellent throw. Going to be a run up the middle, spins out, trying to avoid tackle. Loss of yards here, going to be look like a 3-yard loss. That Viking defense with a 4-4. Greenwave back in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers out to the right. Steps back, quick pass. Miscommunication there with his wide receiver. Incomplete pass there by Sosson. A flag on the, going to be holding on the offense. They're going to push back even further on 2nd down. Going to be a long 2nd down here for the Green Wave. Vikings defense seemed to have awakened here in the past 20 minutes. It is 6:40. Back in the shotgun. Steps back to pass, immediately defender in the backfield. He's going to have to run it out of bounds here to stop the clock. Statson making the best out of a terrible situation. Going to be pinned deep in their on 3rd down. This Vikings defensive line is getting through the Green Wave offense a little too quickly, giving Statson little to no time to make the play happen. Motion on the left side. Drops back to get the pass. Nice deep ball. Stasson is caught. He's a stiff arm. Getting tackled finally at the 43-yard line. A huge plays. That was going to be a Greenwave first down, 38-yard reception to his own brother. Excellent play on 3rd down there to get some yards they desperately needed as well. Get them the first down. Huge run there. Eventually tackled around the 30-yard line. The beautiful run by Schmiedeberg. Green Wave picking up some motion here, using their momentum to carry them down the field. Heavy on the right side. Hand off, going to the deep, makes one missed tackle, stiff arms the next, and it goes out of bounds for a nice pickup. Looks like around 6 yards. Hand off, going to the right, cuts it upfield, gets an excellent, runs one right over a defender. That was number 3, Hall. Beautiful run there. It's going to be a beautiful Green Wave first down. Green Wave capitalizing on their run game here to save them in this possession. Going for a no play again here, making that defensive line jump. That defensive line, they have a small sideline there, that Pelican team, so not a lot of substitutions. That could play a huge role in this game as we continue these long drives. That defensive line will get tired as they are out there the entire game. Playing both sides of the ball. Greenwave in the shotgun. Handoff right to the middle of the Hall. Hall's going to bounce it outside to the left. Going in for a touchdown here, folks. That was a beautiful, beautiful run by Schmieberg. My apologies as he cut that to the left side and went upfield and got north for an 11-yard touchdown run.
Hey kids, you can't be up here. You gotta go downstairs.
4 minutes and 50 seconds here. Greenwave is going to go for a kick on this field goal attempt. Snap is good, kick is good. Going to be 14-8 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this second quarter, first half of EGF football. I'm Jacob Linneman. I have Cooper Frazier with me, with the best cameraman on the face of the earth. We'll be right back after this break.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with Harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
Getting you back in the action here, folks. Greenwave with an excellent drive of long passes and hard runs and some huge missed tackles by the defense. Greenwave to kick off here. The lights are on. It's not quite dark yet, but we'll be there soon, folks, as we kick off. A short kick, going to die it instantly. Gets a nice running start at it, runs into his own team harder than he probably would hope to. Good return around the 30-yard line here for the Vikings. Vikings offense to come onto the field here. We'll like to see how this small sideline and little substitutions will play into the night. Greenwave with an entire ocean of players to choose from. Back in the shotgun, trips right. Motion in the backfield. QB keeper running up the middle, immediately swamped by that Greenwave defense. The entire team overloading him with green. A gain of 1 on that play, and 2nd and 9. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half. Greenwave with some life in their lungs. Pelican, balanced offense. Shotgun formation. Going for a deeper ball. Gets a good reception there for a first down. Iceman on the reception there from Larson. Good way to move the chains and give their offensive line a little bit of a break. Trips left on the Vikings offense, sends a motion outside. There's a offside. They got off quick. deep pass on the number 8, make a good reception, and gets tackled at the 40-yard line. Clock will stay running with a little over 3 minutes left in this first half. Vikings are hoping to get one in the end zone here before the first half ends. Now remember, EGF kicked off the ball at the start of this game, so they will receive the ball at the start of the second half. Motion to the far outside. Pass over to the shallows. Gets tackled, which could have been a really big play by number 19. Cormac Dottie is saving a first down and maybe possibly a touchdown. There was very limited defenders out on that side of the field. Trips right on the far side. Motion. Fake handoff. Throws deep to number 8. Tackled by 2 EGF defenders, but they are gaining all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Vikings are moving this ball. Just over 2 minutes left in this game, first half. Vikings taking their time. They have over just under 2 minutes left. Plenty of time to score here. QB keeper up the middle. Gonna be overwashed by the Greenwave. The gain of looks like 1 or 2. I think they're the gain of 3. We're on 30 seconds behind on our all-true scoreboard. So there's a minute left in this game. Deception in the backfield, going to pass an incomplete pass. Good coverage there by the defense in the flats. Pass, completed pass down to the 5-yard line. Vikings call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back after that.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for...
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedic.
Getting you right back in the action here. Motion to the left, Vikings. Look to QB, gonna keep it to run. He's gonna power his way through, trying to get a touchdown. His teammates are calling for it. We'll see if the ref thinks. Ref's gonna call it a half a yard short. Clock is going to be stopped here at 32 seconds. QB keeper up the middle. Looks like it's going to be swamped over with the Greenwave as the clock comes down. Vikings are going to take a timeout, and we will as well. Be right back trying to get these ads in from our amazing and wonderful sponsors.
When you simplify, you have more time for life. Simplify your life with Hugo's Family Marketplace. No time to run to the grocery store? Hugo's can help. Just click on gohugos.com and place your order online. We'll fill your order, and you can either pick it up curbside or have it delivered to your home or business. It's really that easy. Just go to gohugos.com for all the details.
More low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Thief River Glass handles it all. Aluminum storefronts, auto glass, windows, shower enclosures, and more. Just like our athletes, we're built for every season. No job is too big or too small. Call 218-681-1333 for year-round dependable service.
When you're looking for a change of pace, a change of routine, or a change of scenery, we'll help you find what's next. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services.
Getting you back in this action here, folks. Short yards, 3rd and goal. Quarterback looks to keep it. Actually, a quick pass down low. Going to be a touchdown with a nice short pass. We're going to take a quick replay at that, folks. Brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nager, you can see. Beautiful play here by the Vikings offense. Quarterback running wide and passes it to his wide receiver in the corner of the end zone for a beautiful play. Let's get back to this action. It's 14 seconds left in this first half. Looks like the Vikings are going to go for 2 here. Looks like that pass is going to be incomplete. Going to be a tie game here at 14-14 going into halftime. There's still 14 seconds left, so maybe 1 or 2 plays that could happen, but we will see what the EGF decides to do with those 1 or 2 plays. Greenwave preparing for this kickoff return, which they're going to be doing another one very shortly. As like I said, they kicked off in the first half, so they will receive that ball in the second half. With only 14 seconds left on the clock, will be pretty impressive for EGF to get in the end zone. But crazier things have happened, and we will see what happens. And of course, you will miss none of this action. Thank you to our cameraman, Cooper Frazier. Vikings go to kick off. a nice high kick, giving their defense time to get there at the 15-yard line. He has some blockers. He's getting through. He has a chance to get all the way. He is going to go all the way, folks, for a Greenwave kickoff return. That is one for the memory book. A 95-yard Greenwave kickoff return. There is a flag back on the play. All that may have been for nothing. We will see here, folks. There's going to be a holding call on the Greenwave. A lot of fans will not be happy about that, I'm sure. I'm sure the runner is also gritting his teeth right now. But they still have a chance. We will take a look at that replay and see if we can see the hold at halftime. But for now, let's get back into this action. There's only time for one play in this first half still. Greenwave trying to get their bodies on the field, making a quick addition to their center. They're going to spike that, and then we're going to go into the second half. We're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back into our halftime show. So stay tuned, folks.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
For expert sales and service, visit Acme Equipment or online at acmekubota.com.
Welcome back to the halftime show, proudly sponsored by Grand Forks Welding, the men of steel since 1885, and High Plains Water, your home's clear choice for awesome water. Well, folks, we've had an excellent game so far in this first half of EGF Vikings football. It is 14-14. Nothing more you'd like to see as a fan. Well, I take that back. I would think the EGF fans would have liked to seen that kick return. Let's, not get called back. Let's take a look at that right now. Brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tower Nagel Agency. This kick return is all the way caught back at the 15-yard line. You can kind of see the hold right there. We'll go play this again, but it's a beautiful run. Missing tackles left and right and all the way down to the end zone. We're going to play this one more time to try and look at that hold, which is kind of hard to see from this far away, but it's going to be about right there. You can see EGF blocker accidentally put his hands around where he shouldn't. And if you get them on the outside and hold them, that is sadly a clear holding call. But good eyes from the ref, and probably not good eyes compared in the opinion of the EGF fans. But it looks like we're going to have a little bit of halftime show here with a Greenwave marching band supporting some fancy costumes, I might add. But let's get back to the football talk. So, beautiful first half by both teams. A lot of turnovers back and forth, but then they're able to capitalize on those turnovers, kind of in a weird mimicry here where you go 3 and out and then you actually gain the ball back shortly after and then score. And that's what kind of happened here on both of these possessions here, both scoring possessions for both teams. They have thrown the ball in the air. They have ran the ball really well. Both teams are making great defensive stops. There really isn't one team that is doing more or anything better than the other. They are equally able to pass the ball. They're equally able to run the ball. They're easily able to break through that offensive line on both sides of the defense. So this is going to be a very interesting game come second half. But we're going to take a short break, and we'll get back after this halftime. This is Jacob Lindeman, your voice for EGF football, and your wonderful cameraman, Cooper Frage.
When you simplify.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always calls ahead to schedule service. We are online always. If you suffer from slow download speeds, call our certified network designers and installers. On call, on time, and online. RBB Electric won't leave you in the dark. RBB Electric, your 24/7 electricians.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersSales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics, we craft your vision, you watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop proudly supports our local high school athletes on the field, the court, and beyond. Just like sports, adventure starts with the right gear. The Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to GrandForksWelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
going to be a repeat of third down here. Vikings steps back, run to the right. QB's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it in. There's going to be another flag. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had some technical difficulties there. If you could not hear me, I apologize. Don't worry, our cameraman, Cooper Frage, hasn't missed a single down of the game. Excellent cameraman he is. I am unaware of what the call is. We'll get it shortly here. Going to be a chop block on the Vikings. Going to push them back even further. This drive started with a touchdown being called back, and now we're getting driven back even further. As we said in the halftime show, turnovers will lose you games. Vikings are in the back field. They are 3rd and 17 to go. A long third down, but this team is no stranger to making long passes. They're going to be heavy load on the left motion. Quick shovel pass, a reverse, fancy play. Doesn't seem to, there's going to be a flag, another flag. A quick fancy reverse here. It's going to be 4th down, folks, for that Viking offense. They are 4th and 17. Four minutes and 20 seconds left in this third quarter. Vikings are going to go heavy on the left side. 4 receivers standing up there close to the offensive line. He steps back. He has someone, a miscommunication on the route, and that is a 4 and out for the Vikings. Greenwave making the stop on that possession. A rough play there for the Vikings. Going to be Greenwave ball on the 16-yard line. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our number.
We're going to get you right back in this action, folks. Jacob Lennon and Cooper Frage, your A team for the Greenwave team, is back. Shotgun formation, handoff, swing to the left side, quick juke to get some footage. He's got a breakaway if he can get it, and number 10 catches him for the Viking. An excellent run by Schmierberg. He's having one stellar of a night. That is going to be a Greenwave first down. The ball is now on the 41. seeing some life out of this Greenwave offense. It's exciting to see here in this third quarter. It is turning out to be a beautiful night. 75 degrees, 11-mile-an-hour winds. Shotgun formation, handoff to Schmierberg. Cuts it upfield north. Breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles. Able to be tackled right short of the first down. Going to be a gain of about 8 yards on that play. Excellent run for Schmierberg. It's going to be third down for the Green Wave. 3rd and 1. Green Wave, heavy left. Trying to do that no play. Quick calls an audible. Changes the play on the field. Handoff to Schmierberg. Gets tackled. He's trying to break free. A nice ankle tackle by the Vikings defender. Number 8, Eisman. I apologize for the first 6 minutes or so in this third quarter here. We had a technical issue. I was able to fix it. Sadly, you cannot hear my voice, but we are back, and we are back with some Green Wave on 4th down. They're going to punt here. Looks like they might be going for a fake punt. Switching the formation. Vikings pick up on it. Aren't fooled. Still spread out just in case. A rough snap. Schmierberg runs off to the side. He's going to get the first down on a very hardcore scramble by Statson. Having to bail. Maybe not the way they drew up that play, but it worked out for them. Green Wave heavy on the left side. Breakaways, able to make some plays. A nice jump over a laid down defender. Not going to be a hurdle, which is illegal. But going to get a first down. Beautiful run. Absolutely beautiful run. We will sure to take a look at these plays back at the end of the game for our post-game show. Green Wave heavy on the left side again. Stats in the back. Hand off the Hall, up the middle. Going to get a few good yards there, hard-earned yards, but going to be brought down around. Clock winding down here. Very limited time to get a play out before the quarter end. Green Wave, hand off the Hall, immediately blown up. Trying to sneak out of there a little Houdini style. Clock is going to run down for the quarter. We will switch ends of the field, and we'll be right back after this quick break.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our number one.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job. If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started. From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest Auto Trim can cover it all. To get a quote, go to finestautotrim.com.
Welcome back to the action here as we start quarter 4. Going to get this all-true scoreboard back up to date here as we are 14-14 going into the fourth quarter. Both offenses able to move the ball, but sadly the Vikings, both teams capitalized here, and it got called back. And penalties have been the name of this game. Back and forth, each team causing some of their own, and we are going to see what these teams can do in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Greenwave heavy on the right. Vikings loading the box. Fake to the running back. Stotson's gonna have to pass off his back foot. Gonna pass it out of bounds. Good coverage there, but also a great pass trying to get to where his receiver can get it and nobody else, but off the back foot with a good arm. Incomplete, sadly. Greenwave spreading out the offense. Motion. Going to be a deep pass, trying to throw it out. Statson having to do what he can with this offensive line, letting through defenders. He was almost sacked by number 10, Calvin Norton, but Statson was able to quickly escape. This Viking offense takes the field, seeing if they can get back those touchdowns that got called back. Steps back, makes a quick throw downfield. Good throw. He's got some room. He's going to be brought down around the 50-yard line. Going to be a nice first down on that first possession of this Vikings drive. .11 minutes in this game. Vikings trips right. Quick pass, kind of spin out, but gets brought down by number 3 for the Greenwave. Hall. Larson to Torres, a pretty popular matchup tonight. Greenwave having to spread out their offense as the Vikings are able to pass the ball. They're going to go trips left here. Motion. A nice swinging pull there by the left tackle and left guard. They're going to place that just short of that first down. Going to be 3rd and 2. Ball on the 43 with 10 minutes left in this game. Vikings running the ball, passing the ball, trying to get this defense on their toes. A loaded formation, motion, handoff up the middle to number 4, able to break a few tackles, be brought down eventually. He actually keeps going down the field, never letting his feet stop. A helmet is off on the field. A beautiful run for that Vikings offense. It is now 1st and 10, ball on the 24. Vikings showing this Greenwave that they can run the ball as well as they can pass it. With 9 minutes and 37 seconds left in this game, they are in no rush. Motion in the back. Handoff to number 4 up. Going to be a gain of 2 or 3 on the play. Excuse me, a gain of 5. Vikings with that heavy front. Larson in the shotgun, low snap, having to pitch it. He's having to go down. A loss of yards back to that original line of scrimmage with a big hit once he got that ball back up in the air. A low snap and a low pitch. It is now a Vikings 3rd down, and this Greenwave crowd is full tonight, and they are letting their team hear it. It is 3rd and long with 12 yards to go. Ball on the 26. Spread out. He's going to throw the ball. It's going to be incomplete. I don't think they have a field goal kicker that can make a kick from that far, but it's 4th down. We will see what their decision will be. Sometimes these small schools have a hard time finding good kickers with limited numbers and not a lot of athletes who are willing to play 3-4 positions. The Vikings are going to go for it here on 4th down. They're a loader on that right side. Larson steps back. He's got some people open. He's going to get a 1st down. Larson to Eisman for the 1st down. Who needs a field goal kicker when you can capitalize on 4th down? Hands off, getting upfield. This running back doesn't stop driving his feet even when he's tackled, trying to get a few more yards there. It's going to be 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd and 4, 6 yards to get that 1st down, and only 6 to get it into the end zone. Vikings with 2 wide receivers out to the right. Motions over one of them for a quick misdirection up the middle. Most likely got that 1st down, or if not close to it, but not quite in that end zone. It's going to be a first down for the Vikings. Very close to the end zone here. Now they have 4. Now they'll have plenty of chances, 4 exactly, to get into that end zone. Greenwave fans hoping for a turnover. Going to run this. It looks like it might be stopped, but no, he sneaks right through that Greenwave front and gets into the end zone. That is number 4, Brecker Hingrud, for a Vikings touchdown. As we know, this team has not gone for a field goal yet, so we expect to see the 2-point conversion. Greenwave needs to make a stop here. Sends a player in motion. High snap, keeps it himself, gets pinned right at the yard line, right at the line of scrimmage, and gets stopped. Absolutely stuffed by Obergard. That is no good on the 2-point conversion. The Vikings will go to kickoff, and the Green Wave will return. Hoping to see a return like we did right at the end of that first half. That was sadly called back. Vikings taking an entire half of a quarter to get down the field. This time of the night, you want to kill that clock, but you also want to maintain the clock just in time for yourself in case that team were to score quickly. It is 14-20, 6 minutes left in this game of EGF Viking football. As the Vikings go to kick off here. A scrub kick right down the middle. Making an excellent run all the way down to the 40-yard line. Nice 20-yard gain on that return. This is the time of night where we'll see if these Viking defensive players are a little tired from this long drive their offense just had. A lot of them playing both ways. We'll see how that plays a factor into this drive. Stotson in the shotgun. Trips left. Steps back, having to escape. Throws it, actually gets the completion. We're going to get a first down here. We have an injured player. Looks like it might be a cramp. So hopefully just a cramp on this play. The Greenwave offense absolutely getting blown apart by that Viking defense, but sadly we have an injury on the field. Looks to be just a cramp. His teammate is helping him stretch it out. Hydration is super important on these hot football nights. teams. We're going to take a break here as well as we get this player's time to get back up on his feet.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
In Grand Forks, it's about more than just where you live. It's about the people you trust when life happens.
At Logan Karski State Farm, we're proud to protect what matters most. I'm Logan Karski with State Farm, and we'd be honored to be your good neighbor.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
This Vikings player was happily able to get up and get helped off the sidelines. He's a crucial player for their defense and offensive line, making big blocks and making big tackles and exploiting that offensive line. So that might be a big hit on this Vikings defense. Greenwave checking their gaps. Handoff to the right, breaks a few cuts, is able to get tripped up just short of a huge breakaway. The clock got a little bit ahead of us there on that break, sadly. My mistake to you all. There is 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. 20-14 Vikings. Greenwave hoping to take up this entire clock on this drive and score. Able to win this with a score and a field goal. Handoff going up the middle, bounces out to the outside, breaks a few tackles, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Ball on the 43, 3rd and 8. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game on our all-true scoreboard, Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Steps back to make the pass. Gets the pass off. Going to be a reception. Going to be a first down. Stassen to Stassen. That is a Greenwave first down. So our clocks catches up here. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. You're all great support to our KNOX sports team and giving this live action to all of our fans of all our high school sports here in the Grand Forks Greater area. A nice, beautiful run there by Schmiedeberg. Heavy downfield. Our scoreboard is up to date here, folks, who are viewing tonight's game. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support. Handoff going up the middle, having to drag a few defenders with him. Looks like he gained maybe a yard or two. Three minutes left in this game. Greenwave hoping to get into that beautiful red wave end zone. Heavy on the right, a fake handoff. He trips left. Going to be a complete catch, actually. Nice for a first down on that 32-yard line. A beautiful catch for the first down with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Both teams have all three of their timeouts so that this game could come to a long stopping halt here. This Vikings defense showing a little bit of exhaustion, hands on the hips, as they've been out here for a very long time. a fumble. He looks like he's able to get it back up into himself. A nice run for a few yards there. A successful recovery and a scary fumble in this deep and late in the game. It is second down. They have 4 to go, and the ball's on the 27 with 2 minutes in this game. Greenwave hoping to capitalize. Run right up the middle, going nowhere. A timeout by Greenwave. We're going to take one as well, as we'll be right back after.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Welcome back, folks. There is 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this game. It is third down. They have 4 to go, and the ball's on the 27-yard line. Greenwave needs to make a conversion here. Keep that first down and get them still alive in this game. A field goal will not win it. They need a touchdown and a field goal to win this game. Tipped pass out of bounds. Statson to Stanson trying to get the ball and get some yards and get out of bounds, and sadly did not complete the pass. It is fourth down now, 4 yards to go, still in the 27-yard line. Steps back to pass. A deep pass. It is open if he can go for it. He lays out completely, number 22, Statson, and he cannot, sadly, bring the ball in. That is a sad turnover here late in the game with only 1 minute and 39 seconds, and all the Vikings have to do now is kill the clock. QB Stanson had to really rush that pass and maybe had a quick throw it, and that may be why he overthrew his brother. But that Greenwave offensive line getting blown up all over the place this second half. With only 1 minute and 39 seconds left in this game, 32 seconds. We'll have to see if they can get a turnover and get the ball back in the end zone. A tip snap is, we don't know what happened. This might be the Greenwave's favor. The ball got snapped high and tipped into the air. We will see what happened. Seems like the Vikings come up with it. There's going to be a timeout. Sure, the refs are discussing if he was down after the Greenwave defender was able to bring that ball in, but as he got hit on the ground, maybe it popped out. There's a big dog pile, it'll be hard to see. Greenwave decided to take a timeout here with the Vikings were able to recover that fumble off a tip. So the Greenwave defense back at it, trying to get themselves back into this game with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Vikings, all they got to do is run the clock. Hands it off to the outside. He's able to break a few tackles and is down. Timeout is Greenwave. They are out of timeouts now with 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go in this game. 20-14 Vikings. A lot of missed opportunities in this game. We'll see what the Greenwave can do. And able to get themselves back in this game and give them a chance at winning. With no timeouts left, all the Vikings have to do is not run the ball out of bounds or turn it over, and they will win this game. Run up the middle. It's going to break it through, going to get a first down. What the Vikings needed here. With a minute left in this game, the Vikings only have to kneel 1, 2 times. And they'll be winning this game. After the game, we'll have our post-game show brought to you by Spray Advantage, everything you need for chemical spraying application on your farm, in the Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins. We'll also be announcing the player of the game, which will be brought to you by PS Garage, where the PS stands for perfect service. Again, thank you to our scoreboard sponsor, Altru. Stay in the game of wellness. To schedule an appointment, visit altru.org. At the beginning of the game, we had our coaches interview that's brought to you by Acme Tools, your Kubota sales and service full-line dealer. And the cover of the game, finest auto trim, big or small, we cover it all. We'll be going over all of that here in the post-game show. As the clock winds down, they're going to just call this game. And sadly, the EGF Greenwave cannot come up with a score here at the end of the fourth quarter and win this game. So the final score is 20-14. Excellent game by the Vikings and a hard-fought game by the Greenwave. We're going to take a quick break, and when we be back, we'll start the post-game show. Thank you.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades, or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
Welcome back to the post-game show here, where the Vikings have won 20-14. We're going to go in our post-game. Brought to you by Spray Advantage, Ski and Bike Shop, Rivards, Turf and Forge, and Grand Trailer Sales. Again, thank you to our sponsors. They help us put this on at free of cost to all our fans, and we appreciate it. We're going to get right into here in this post-game show. We're going to quickly look back at a replay, and we're going to see. Sorry, that's the wrong replay. We'll get back. I will find this here, but what we're going to talk about is the keys to what happened in this game and what caused this loss for the EGF Greenwave, and that would sadly be just turnovers and penalties. Both teams had a lot of penalties tonight and a lot of turnovers, and when you can't complete first, fourth downs and make conversions and get into that end zone while you're in the red zone, it is really hard to win a game. I'm going to have to give the player of the game definitely to the quarterback of the Pelican Rapids football Vikings, which is Grady Larson. He has an excellent game tonight. He was making passes that were incredibly accurate. He was able to get out of trouble. And on the side of the ball, on the EGF side of the ball, is actually, that offensive line breaking down in this second half that was leading to the Vikings being able to penetrate and make that EGF team force passes and just have to rush their offense. And Statson was doing the best he can to his ability, and he was making some great plays and was able to get out of a lot of risky situations. But sadly, it did not come out his way. The Vikings also did a great job of, like we said, on the offensive side, on the offensive ball for EGF, for their offensive line. That's where they excelled the Vikings for their defensive line pressure. Able to cut through that offensive line and get that quarterback on the back of his heels, making those throws. That is incredibly tough for a quarterback, especially in the high school era, to get that ball downfield. And they had some excellent runs tonight. They sadly had a kickoff return, touchdown called back. Apologies there. A huge 95-yard return called back, and that sadly just there was a lot of times that this team should have and could have scored, and they didn't due to a penalty or a turnover or an offensive line getting blown up, and that's where this Vikings team really won this game, was on their defensive side. They only scored 20 points, and when they did score, they scored easily. So as you can show, an offense and defensive line will win and lose you this game, and sadly, the offensive line will go unnoticed on the winning team and will definitely go unnoticed on the losing team. We're going to take one more break here, and we'll be back to finish this post-game show. Thank you.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need: turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant.
Uses his backhand, throws it back out. A return that barely sneaks for Grand Forks Central. The goal scorer.
Sorry about that, folks. As you can hear, probably that Vikings team running off the field chanting their fight song as they run off the field of this victory tonight, 20-14. An excellent game fought both ways. I am Jacob Lindeman. Your cameraman is Cooper Fagey, not missing you a single moment of the action. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. And we'll be back next week for more EGF football.